Wossman wearing all white helmets, white jerseys, white pants. Rebels with the navy helmets, red jerseys, and white pants. And we are getting set to kick off, just waiting on the referee to give us the okay.
Will they kick it to Hamburg?
Back deep is Michael Hamburg and Charlie Norman. There's the kick. It'll go deep to Norman. He'll take it at about the 7 to the 10. Has some room to the 15, 20. Slips a tackle 25. Breaks another tackle. Wrestled down about the 29-yard line. Charlie Norman on a return of about 22 yards. Tackle made by number 1 KJ Dugan for the Wossman Wildcats as Wossman comes out on defense, led by Jacoby Collins, number 7, the defensive end. They have two big defensive tackles, number 75 and number 73.
Yeah, those are some healthy fellas in their defensive tackle, no question about it. Nice tackle by Dugan, because if Charlie could have gotten past him, it would have been a big gain on that return.
Rebels come out in 2 tight ends set, I formation, 1 wide receiver. Common is under center, takes a snap, toss sweep this time to Cameron Wright. He's got plenty of room, 35-40, down about out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. So gain of about 17 yards on the toss sweep that time to the far side. Short end of the field on the toss sweep is Cameron Wright, and he was able to get the edge. Good blocking on the outside that time by the Rebels.
Yeah, and it was Holloway, the receiver, who allowed him to get those extra probably 9 or 10 yards. He was able to keep the corner bottle up, but that edge was sealed off, and just a nice first down in the opening play of this ball game.
Same formation as in Holloway in motion. Common takes a snap and a hand to Wright. He's hitting the backfield, but spins off, and he'll move forward for a gain of about 4 yards up to the Wossman 49-yard line. So a good gain that time on first down. He was met in the backfield, was able to avoid the tackle and make a positive gain on the play.
Yeah, big penetration that time by the left defensive tackle, but you know, that first guy just normally just doesn't bring down Cameron Wright, and he couldn't do so then either.
Preston Crane was in at tight end on that 2 tight end set. Now the Rebels come out in shotgun, 2 backs, 3 wide receivers. Common takes a snap. He's going to give the ball off up the middle. I believe that's Cameron Wright. Nope, Charlie Norman. And he stopped at the line of scrimmage.
That's Hamburg.
That's Hamburg. Hamburg was in the backfield that time alongside Garrett Comer and Cam Wright. Tackle made that time by Billy Coleman of the Wildcats. Coleman will do some both ways tonight. Plays wide receiver and defensive back.
So third down and what, about 6, Rick? So let's see if the Rebels put it in the air.
Garrett Common in the shotgun, and Wossman just jumped off sides.
Well, that'll change the play call.
So Common came to the line of scrimmage and was making an adjustment with his offensive line, and Wossman jumped early.
Defense, number 24
so encroachment the call on the defense, and it'll move from 3rd and 6 to 3rd and 1. You're right, Jim. It'll probably change the play call here, as Common, though, will stay in the shotgun. Caden Pierce, the up back. Cameron Wright, the running back, alongside Common. Common takes a snap. It's a low snap. He's going to keep the ball. He's got room up the middle. 40. Slips a tackle. 35, 30. Still slipping tackles. 25. Wrestled down around the 17-yard line. Nice run that time by Garrett Common on the read option. He faked the handoff to Cameron Wright and saw daylight. He made a few guys miss, and that's 1st down and 10 in the red zone. Batteries plus. 1st down and 10 in the red zone for the Rebels. Rebels go back to 2 tight ends in the I formation. 1 wide receiver, that's Holloway, to the far side. Rebels on the near hash. Common under center, takes the snaps, going to hand to Wright on the lead play. He's got plenty of room down inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. Referees throw a flag in the backfield near the area of possible holding.
Yeah, here comes the call. The flag's at the 22.
Holding is the call on the Rebels on the 1st down carry, and that'll back them up. Like Jim said, the flag was at the 22-yard line. It'll back them up to the 32-yard line. So that's a long way to go. 25 yards to go for the 1st down. 1st down and 25 now for the Rebels.
Yeah, one of those spot of the foul penalties. They move it from the spot where they believe the infraction occurred. Even though the line of scrimmage was the 17, they move it back from the 22 to the 32.
9:44 left to go in this first quarter. No score. Common under center, takes the snap, going to hand the ball to Wright, and he's hit hard. Wrapped up in the backfield of the defender. That's number 30 for the Wildcats. Number 30, DeMarquise Hardwell on the tackle tackle for loss that time. They're actually going to give him forward progress back at the line of scrimmage.
Guys, I don't know if you saw it, but Preston Crane's in there at tight end right now. They're running two tights, and he locked up with one of the linebackers and literally drove him 15 yards downfield and pancaked him. Something wonderful to see from a backup tight end that you usually on defense.
Yeah, we might need to run behind him.
Common in the shotgun against Holloway in motion. Takes a snap, fakes a speed sweep, and now throw it out to Holloway, and he dropped it. A little run-pass option that time as they faked the ball to Cameron Wright and threw the swing pass to Holloway, who was in motion. And it hit him in the hands, and it fell incomplete. Now Holloway's going to come off the field calling for some help. And in comes Michael Hamburg. 3rd down and 25 now for the Rebels at the Wossman 32. 9:01 left to go in this Mitchell's body and frame first quarter.
Yeah, and Holloway signaled that he needed to come off the field, so I'm not sure exactly what's wrong, but he's over.
He's leaning over the trash can.
bench. Yeah, he's
over the
not feeling
can.
well, I don't think.
Common in the shotgun now with Pierce at up back. Going to take the snap, roll to the right side, avoids pressure. Looking down the field, throws it. He's got a catch. 15-10. Down at about the 7-yard line. That's close to a first down. Beautiful execution that time by Garrett Common to avoid the pressure. And the pass is complete to Jerry Day. Well executed play there on 3rd down. And that is good. They're going to mark him just short of the first down. So it'll be 4th down and 1 at the Wossman 8-yard line.
You know, Jerry Day had about a half a step, folks, on the defender. He was not wide open by any means. That was an absolutely perfect pass.
Rebels 2 tight ends set. High backfield. Common fumbles the snap, but he's going to pick it up and lean forward.
It's going to be close.
And he's going to fall forward to out the 5-yard line. They'll give him a first down as he was wrapped up. He got the snap and leaned to give the handoff and dropped the football, was able to recover and lean forward. What looks like a first down, a Batteries Plus and Bulbs first down.
Yeah, and Jordan, it looked like his forward progress was going to be stopped, but that last little surge gave him the first down.
Yeah, and I think he got a little bit of help from those offensive linemen as well. He was stood up with about 3 or 4 guys, and then his compadres came and helped him out a little bit.
Yeah, Rick, you used to not be able to do that, but now you can.
Yeah,
now
you see it a lot, especially at the college level. Common, 2 tight ends under center.
Hand the ball. Nobody's going to keep it. He fumbles it. There's a scramble for the football. Wossman saying they have it, and the referees say they do. So first turnover of the night that time on the option by Garrett Common, and Wossman will take over at their own 5-yard line. So, Jim, that's something that a turnover in the red zone usually in ball games will come back, and you'll be talking about them later in the game.
Well, when you get in the red zone, everybody is stressed as we've got to score. I mean, you want to score touchdowns.
That's right.
And they keep up with all those stats. How many touchdowns do you have when you get in the red zone? But the main thing you want to do is score points when you get inside the opponent's 20. That time the Rebels didn't do so.
Wossman's offense will come on the field and take over at their own 5. 7:49 left to go in the first quarter. No score. Antrell Green, the quarterback for Wossman, the junior quarterback. And that'll be an offside penalty that time. Wide receiver got a little anxious on the outside. They'll penalize them half the distance to the goal as the band cranks up, and they're right there
in the mouth of the student section. And so it was quite noisy down there on that end of the field. That's the east end of the field, and they're going to give them a timeout. Wossman takes over at their own 5. First down and 10. First time the Rebel defense will be on the field. 5 wide receivers for Wossman as Green is in the shotgun. Green, a good athlete, will throw the ball around the field. 2 touchdown passes last week. Takes the snap, going to look left. Now he's going to scramble. He's got room to the 5. Wrapped up and brought down by Tanner Jordan at about the 8-yard line. So a little out through the middle. He had a seam there, but he closed up quick. Nice tackle that time by Jordan. Be a gain of about 3 yards to about the 8-yard line. So second down and 7 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Malcolm Moore also on that stop along with Jordan. But, Rick, you said it perfectly. There was a seam, and it looked like he was going to get 7 or 8 yards, but that tells you how quick this defense reacts.
You're right. It's a great point, quick defense for the Rebels. 4 wide receivers now for the Wildcats. Takes the snap, going to hand it off to the running back. He's got room, 15. Runs over the defender to about the 20-yard line. Number 5, Jesse Booker on the carry for the Wildcats, and that's a Wildcat first down.
Yeah, well, that was just a nice play by the Wossman offense to get out from under that hole that they were in. And a nice tackle out there on the edge by number 22, Zach Knox.
That's right. It was one-on-one tackle in the open field. Zach Knox makes the play. 1st and 10 Wildcats. He's going to look to throw. He's going to throw the ball deep down the field. Great coverage that time by Noby Harris as the pass falls incomplete. As Wossman went for the big play. Pass was intended for Billy Coleman. He caught a touchdown pass last week for the Wildcats, and it's incomplete. 2nd down and 10. 6:44 left to go in this first quarter. Brought to you by Mitchell's Body and Frame.
Well, Jordan, Wossman wanted to take a shot. It didn't take him long.
No, not at all. But, there was nobody really even around that ball. I think the pressure got to him, and he had to get rid of it really, really quick.
Yeah, solid coverage.
Green takes a snap in the shotgun, throws it over the middle, and the ball is batted up in the air. There's a wrestle for it, and the referees are going to call it incomplete.
Well, Brooks Miller almost had his 3rd interception of the season. That ball was really, I think the receiver had a chance for Wossman. It was high.
He did.
And the ball went, about 15, 20 yards in the air, and I thought that Brooks Miller was going to come down with that one.
Usually when the ball is batted in the air for that long, somebody, usually a defender, but somebody is going to come down with it. So a fortunate break, I'll call it that time for the Wildcats, I should say, to avoid the interception. 3rd down and 10. Ball is spotted at the Wossman 20. As the band will crank up. 4 wide receivers now for Green. Green's in the shotgun alongside Booker. He's going to take the snap, look to throw. He's going to heave one deep. He's got a man open, and it's caught. Knocked out of bounds by Bradley Williams at midfield at the 50-yard line. So Wossman takes a shot deep down the field on 3rd down. Desmian Watson with the catch as he got open, Jim, and the quarterback made an accurate throw.
Yeah, they went with max protection that time, sent about 3 receivers out, and that time a deep corner route.
Shotgun takes the snap, going to hand off to the big guy up the middle. He's going to have yardage, 4 or 5 yards that time. Carry that time by number 22, Cameron Mock, who's listed on the roster as a linebacker. Looks like a linebacker. Big guy back there in the backfield. And Green, the junior quarterback, in the shotgun. 2nd down and 6. Ball is at the West Monroe 46-yard line.
And Wossman hurrying up to the line.
4 wide receivers set for the Wildcats.
Somebody forgot to tell Wossman they're the underdog today.
He takes a snap, and the whistles will blow, and they'll call the play dead. Still no sign from the referee.
Maybe a timeout.
It'll be the Heat timeout. 5:58 left to go here in this first quarter. No score. Brought to you by Mitchell's Body and Frame. We'll be back.
As the Tire Pros dealer, we offer nationwide warranty that protects you down the road.
We really appreciate the customers that have done business with us. We're constantly training and updating our technology so we can earn your trust.
If there's something wrong with your car, just call us.
We like for it to be comfortable around here for people. We have clean bathrooms. It's neat. We offer things for the kids to do.
So for tires and service you can trust, visit Ray's Tire Pros on Cypress Street, 1 block from West Monroe High School.
Kilpatrick's provides guidance to create meaningful ceremonies to honor the life of your loved one. You'll receive exactly what you selected. Others may offer you one thing and provide another. Your family's interest is our first priority. We offer individualized services to fit any need. Kilpatrick's provides service, facilities, and prices second to none. Kilpatrick Serenity Gardens offers many beautiful settings.
Choose wisely.
Choose Kilpatrick's.
Green will come out in the shotgun this time. Jesse Booker, the running back there with him. The near side is Billy Coleman, the go-to wide receiver. 2nd down and 6. Takes the snap. He's going to hand the ball off to Booker, and he's met immediately in the backfield by big Malcolm Moore. Ethan Swanner back there as well And they'll stop him for no gain on second down. Actually, a loss of 1. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. Ball spotted at the West Monroe 47-yard line.
Yeah, Ethan Swanner really disrupted that play. He got the initial penetration, and once the running back tried to get away from him, Malcolm Moore was right there. You know, we talked about Swanner last week, our defensive player of the game, and he had one outstanding ball game.
Unbelievable. 3rd down and 7 for the Wildcats. Green will come out in the shotgun. There's 4 wide receivers. He takes the snap. He's going to look to throw. Still looking. He's going to scramble. Nice past the line of scrimmage. Avoids a tackle and reaches for the 1st down chain, but he's going to come up a couple of yards short. It'll bring up 4th down and 2.
Decision time.
That's right.
Rick,
4th and 2, and it
for
looks
the Wossman Wildcats.
Looks like the offense is going to stay out there, as West Monroe will bring in some heavier guys up front. Big Dalvin Hutchison coming into the ball game. 4th and 2 for the Wildcats. Ball is spotted at the 42. The West Monroe 42. The play clock is down to 13 seconds. 4:27 here in this first quarter. No score. There's some movement on offensive line. They're not going to call it. Takes a snap, quarterback draw, and he is not going to get it. Met immediately as the snap was a little high, and he is met by all 4 defensive linemen in the backfield.
Yeah, all of the defensive linemen got penetration, plus number 34, one of our co-defensive players of the game last week, Colton Harvey. Folks, he never had a chance. And I got to believe, Rick and Jordan, that call there to go for it on 4th down may have more to do with your punting unit than it did thinking you're going to pick it up against that West Monroe defense.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. You know, especially seeing what we're able to do on special teams, you don't want to take a chance of making a big mistake in the middle of the field. But now it turns out that just a turnover on downs, and it's the Rebels' turn.
Common in the shotgun, takes the snap. Going to hand the ball to right. No, he's going to keep it. He's got room up the middle again. Midfield, 45-40. Picks up a block on the outside. 35. Wrestled down inside the 30-yard line to the 25. Garrett Common on the quarterback keeper. And Jim, he's fooling everybody, including me, because he holds that ball in there with Cameron Rice so long and gets an accurate read that time. It worked out.
He rides that running back as long as he possibly can, and you just can't find the football.
That's right.
And you think the running back's got it, and lo and behold, it's the quarterback going the other way.
Batteries plus 1st down for the Rebels. Now they'll be in the I formation. Common under center, 2 wide receivers now. Takes the snap, going to toss it to right. 25 down to about the 20-yard line. Gain of 5 yards on 1st down again. And so the Rebels are moving the football. And Jim, they were moving the football last time, but a penalty set them back and changed up some plays. We turned the ball over. So if the Rebels can just stay conservative, I think we'll be able to move the football.
Well, and, you know, at some point, I think we're going to take a shot down the field. And if we do, I'd like to see it way down the field. But a great opening drive overcoming, 3rd down and about 25.
That's right.
They converted on 4th down but fumbled, as you mentioned, on the next play.
Rebels in the I. Common under center, takes the snap, hands the ball to right, and he'll get met at the line of scrimmage. They'll give him 1 yard. So 3rd down and 5 for the Rebels.
Yeah, and me personally, I think the Wildcats right now, they're manning up on the 2 wide receivers, and Hamburg's not in the ball game, but I really believe that a good play fake, if you beat your man, it's going to be an easy touchdown, but let's see what the Rebels do.
Common in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to ride right. He's going to keep it again. 20. It's hit hard at the 15, still going forward, and he'll have enough for a batteries plus 1st down. A hard hit delivered that time to Common, but he was able to bounce off of that, show some toughness, lean forward for the 1st down. Batteries plus involves 1st down for the Rebels.
Guys, I have to mention just then Garrett Common's awareness. As he was running that ball, even after he got hit so hard, after gaining 5 or 6, he was able to turn his head, find the 1st down marker, and give it a little extra effort to stretch for it.
Common in the shotgun, twin wide receivers to the far side. Going to take the snap, and there's going to be flags flying as I believe Wossman crossed the line of scrimmage before the ball was snapped, and that'll give the Rebels a 1st down and 5.
Yeah, believe it or not, Garrett Common came into the ball game the leading rusher. We got Cameron Wright, fresh off a 1,300-yard season his junior year, but it's the junior quarterback who came into the ball game with 162 yards on the ground and 4 touchdowns, averaging over 80 yards per game, and he certainly hasn't hurt that average tonight. He's probably got about 80. here in the first quarter.
Coming in the shotgun with Pierce as the up back. Takes a snap. He's going to hand to right. He's got plenty of room, and that's a touchdown. A Glassworks touchdown by Cameron Wright on the 9-yard touchdown run.
Well, Jordan, they wanted to make up for that miscue in the last possession, and they certainly did.
Absolutely. The beauty of that, guys, is no matter what Wossman has done, they've loaded the box. As you mentioned earlier, they're just manning up on the outside, and West Monroe did not stray away from their plan. We're going to run downhill, whether that's down the middle or off the tackles, but we're coming downhill at you.
Reese Altman on for the extra point. There's a snap. It's up, and it is good. Nice job by the holder that time, Dayton Todd, to pick the ball up. Your score, West Monroe 7, Wossman nothing. 2:10 left to go in the first quarter.
And Rick, that was a 6-play, 57-yard scoring drive, capped off by the Cameron Wright touchdown, and he was untouched on that TD scamper.
Carson Jones with the kickoff this time, be taken at the 3. He's got a little room to the 10, and he's not going to go much farther than that. Wrestled down at about the 17-yard line that time. Number 21 on the tackle, Copeland Johnson, the senior defensive back on the special teams play. Nice work there as Carson Jones did the kicking duties that time on the kickoff for the Rebels.
Yeah, Copeland, the backup safety, and I tell you what, that was a pretty big time hit.
It was.
Nice special teams tackle by Johnson.
As Chandler Moncrief was on the field, he has tried it off as the Rebels roll in a nickel package. Actually 6 defensive backs in the game for the Rebels. Wossman's going to line up in a bunch formation. Green, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to hand to the running back, number 5. He's hit hard in the backfield. Still going backwards is big Andrew Gleason. And number 38 that time on the tackle in the backfield, Zach Martin. And the Rebels, no problem that time, penetrating the line of scrimmage and meeting the running back. The running back that time was Jesse Booker.
Yeah, 3 defensive linemen that time for the Rebels defensively, and they had Zach Martin coming down from the safety position. I think old Jordan played a little bit, and he just stepped up and really blew up that play from the beginning, took on the block, and made the tackle.
Zach Martin with a big play there on first down. 2nd down and 12 for Wossman at their own 15. Takes a snap, going to hand to Booker again up the middle. He's got some running room past the 20 down to the 23-yard line. So gain of about 9 on the play to bring up 3rd down and 5 for Wossman. And that time he had some running room up the middle. That's Jesse Booker, the sophomore running back for the Wildcats. So a junior quarterback, sophomore running back for the Wildcats. And Coleman's a senior wide receiver. Desmond Watson, junior wide receiver. So some young talent on the field for the Wildcats. 3rd and 5. Green is in the shotgun, takes the snaps, going to fake the handoff. No, he's going to give it to him, and big Dalvin Hutchinson meets him as soon as he gets the football. And that'll bring up a 4th down. They'll give him a loss of about 4 on the play. So the West Monroe defensive line, Jim, having their way right now in this series.
Yeah, the play before, it was a quick hitter. Really, I think caught the West Monroe right between the gap between the tackle and the defensive end. But this time, just anything laterally. And that defensive line is getting penetration. Initially, it was Swanner, but once again, Dalvin Hutchinson kind of finished him off. And Dalvin playing against some guys he's probably pretty familiar with.
That's right. That's
hey guys, a quick score update. In the first quarter, Neville is now up 7-0 on Ouachita.
Wow.
Oh, you never know.
Wow, you never know.
Week to week. Also, West Ouachita leads Pineville 7-0.
4th and 7, and the game clock hits 0, and that's the end of the first quarter. West Monroe leads 7-0. First quarter brought to you by Mitchell's Body and Frame. We'll be back.
Hello, I'm Stanley Dupuy. You may recognize my voice on the radio, or you may see me on the Rebel playbacks on the sidelines on Friday nights. But what you may not know is that my real job, I work at Dupuy Flooring. If you're ever in the need of any type of flooring, whether it be wood, tile, stone, or carpet, please give us a call. We service just about any type of flooring, whether it be residential, commercial, or industrial. At Dupuy Flooring, we proudly support the West Monroe Rebels.
The Graduate Shop has been serving Northeast Louisiana schools for over 50 years. We provide the highest quality class rings, letter jackets, graduation announcements and accessories, as well as caps and gowns. The Graduate Shop enjoys celebrating special recognitions with our schools, especially when they win a state championship ring. We strive to provide the best service to our schools and families as they capture these special memories. The Graduate Shop, serving our community with quality graduation products.
For over 25 years, Car Wash West has been providing customers with superior service. Car Wash West is the only Castrol Premium Lube Express in North Louisiana. Our certified lube techs have the knowledge and expertise to provide great professional care for your car. Every oil change comes with a free car wash to keep your car looking its best. Car Wash West provides added convenience. Enjoy breakfast with a gourmet coffee or grab lunch while you wait in our retro cafe. Car Wash West, where we not only take care of your car, we take care of you.
And pressure on the punter is Cobbs. And
he got
there comes the flag. Hamburg takes the ball at midfield, trying to get to the outside, and he does. More flags on the play, and he'll be knocked out of bounds at the 35. So 15 yards on the return that time by Michael Hamburg. But I believe they're going to call Dontrell Cobbs for running into the kicker. And there's another flag down the field that was on the return. So we'll see what the referee will call.
But if it's running into the kicker, that'll be 5 yards. If it's roughing the kicker, that will be a first down because it's fourth down and about 6 or 7 yards to go. So important call here.
And I think that's what the referees are talking about, which caliber of penalty it'll be.
The other penalty, I think, is going to be a block in the back or a hold against the Rebels. So both will go against West Monroe. And right now they're going over to the Wossman coaching staff to see what decision they want to make. But Hamburg with a nice return despite all the penalties.
Yeah, there was actually nothing there. As soon as he caught the ball, there's probably 4 or 5 Wossman players staring at him, and he just turned on the jets and got around the edge and was able to pick up 10, 15 yards at least.
Yeah, that's what speed will do for you. It's obviously going to be running into the kicker, Rick, and that'll still leave it, a couple of yards short.
Into the kicker. On the return team, 5 yards, replay the
5-yard penalty on the Rebels will bring up 4th down and 2. So Wossman will bring the punt unit back on the field. Number 11, Nick Traylor, the junior quarterback, will do the punting duties for Wossman. Michael Hamburg.
Sideline warning on Wossman.
Sideline warning on Wossman that time as Hamburg took the return that way. So there must have been some sort of interference on the referee.
Well, they wanted the roughing the kicker penalty, trust me.
So Wossman will set up the punt. 11:47 in the second quarter, 7-0 Rebels. Here's the snap, and he'll get the punt off. No pressure this time. Hamburg will drift back and take it at the 35. He loses the football, picks it up at the 30, avoids a tackle, and the ball pops out again. The Rebels will fall on it as Noby Harris back there helping Hamburg out as he bobbled the catch, Jim. Once he got the football, he fumbled again, but thankfully the Rebels there to recover, and they'll take over at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, Jordan, a lot happening on that return. He tried to catch it up above his head, which they teach you not to do, but he was able to pick it up, but then it was knocked loose by a defender.
Yeah, absolutely. He reached up over his head, which normally you're taught to cradle the ball, kind of like a basket. You let it fall into the basket and take off. I don't know if he misjudged it, or if he intended to do that, but it's lucky that we ended up with the ball in the end.
Common in the shotgun for the Rebels. Caden Pierce, the up back right in the backfield with Common. He'll take the snap this time. He'll hand right up the middle. 35-40, big hole. He's trying to get to midfield. He does. 50, 45. Now he's in Wossman territory to the 30. Still breaking tackles down to the 25-yard line. Huge run that time for Cameron Wright. 45-yard run on the play.
Yeah, that was a big run by Cameron Wright. I tell you what, he had a hole. And it wasn't until he got about 30 yards down the field, and then he bounced off a couple of defenders And, man, I just love to watch that kid run.
He runs
can
hard.
Flat out run the football.
Probably broke 2 or 3 tackles on that play. Still had to drag him down, what looked like by his face mask. He fell awkwardly on his leg. Seems to be okay, but Charlie Norman is in at tailback now. Rebels in the eye. Ball at the 25-yard line. Common takes a snap, play action, and they'll blow it dead. Common was looking to throw that time, but penalty flags are flying. Ball is spotted at the Wossman 25-yard line.
Yeah, the line judge threw the flag, so somebody either lined up wrong or moved too soon.
False start, the call on the Rebels as the referee's mic comes in and out on the video board. 10:54 left to go in this Vanguard Realty second quarter. Rebels lead 7-0 and driving. First down and 15 at the Wossman 30. Common is in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. He'll hand the ball to Norman. He's got room. 25-20. Still moving forward to the 15. Driving guys down to the 12-yard line. Batteries plus. First down for Charlie Norman.
Yeah, he had his back to the defender, but he still kept those legs churning. The mark of an outstanding running back, and Charlie Norman's a good one. So 2 big runs. The West Monroe takes the ball from their own 30, and now, Jordan, they're inside the Wossman 15.
Yeah, absolutely. And guys, it seems like West Monroe might have found a crease that they want to attack. It's been at the same angle on each of those 2 long runs.
Common in the shotgun, hands the ball to Hamburg on the speed sweep. He's got the corner, diving for the pylon. Touchdown. Glassworks touchdown. Michael Hamburg on the speed sweep. They sent Hamburg in motion, and they used that a lot of times as a decoy. That time they handed to Hamburg, and there was no doubt once he got the edge, he was getting to the end zone. So touchdown Rebels. Michael Hamburg on the speed sweep.
Yeah, that's a 3-play, 70-yard scoring drive, and I think that helps make up for that first time they got inside the 5 and didn't score, Jordan.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great, I guess you can call it, resurgence of that offensive line. They really took charge right there and dominated, created those creases, and the running backs did the rest.
Reese Altman with the extra point. 14-0 Rebels. That scoring drive that Jim talked about brought to you by Copeland's, proud sponsor of West Monroe football and Rebel Radio. 14-0, 10:19 left to go in the second quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm Carol Hanks. I'm Ray's Tire Pros. We've been here since 1979, been here almost 37 years. We're proud to be locally owned, and our family's a part of this community.
At Race Tire Pros, we cover tires, wheels, brakes, chassis, AC, alignments. If there's something wrong with your car, just call us.
As a Tire Pros dealer, we offer nationwide warranty that protects you down the road. We try to make it convenient for our customers. If it's a shuttle to work, just to make it easier for them.
The free roadside assistance makes me feel safe.
We take pride in everything we do because my family's name is on it.
We really appreciate the customers that have done business with us. We're constantly training and updating our technology so we can earn your trust.
So for tires and service you can trust, visit Ray's Tire Pros on Cypress Street, 1 block from West Monroe High School.
Bigger just got better at the Glenwood ER. Our expanded and renovated emergency department features streamlined services, the most modern technology, a multiple triage area, and more patient treatment rooms. A larger and beautifully furnished waiting room is designed with your comfort in mind. For added convenience, schedule ER visits or check wait times from a mobile device or online anytime 24/7. The Glenwood ER. Bigger for you, better for you. When you need us the most.
Carson Jones has the ball teed up at the 40-yard line as he'll set to kick off. It's a deep kick, and the receiver will let this ball go, and it bounces at the goal line. And it'll be a touchback as Jim, the receiver, kind of hesitated for a second. Jones had the backspin going on the football, and it was close to bouncing back into play.
Yeah, as long as it crosses that plane in the end zone, it's a touchback, but it came awfully close to not getting there, and the Wossman returner was just looking at it. So could have been a disaster, but the Copeland scoring drive summary, 3 plays, 70 yards. Rick, it was a 45-yard scamper by Cameron Wright, an 18-yard run by Charlie Norman, and then a speed sweep, 12-yarder by Hamburg. Now, that's actually 75 yards, but they had 5 on the penalty.
That's right. The committee takes the ball down the field for the Rebels. Wossman takes over in the shotgun. They'll hand the ball to Booker, and he is wrapped up immediately
in the backfield for no gain. So West Monroe's defense continues to dominate the line of scrimmage and to bring up 2nd down and 11.
And Jordan, that time Malcolm Moore took on the tackle, drove him in the backfield, and fought off the block and made the tackle. Just an incredible individual play.
Yeah, absolutely. He took on both of them at the same time and decided, hey, this offensive tackle can make the tackle with me. How about that?
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, credit them both.
Green in the shotgun for the Wildcats, 2nd and 11. Booker in the backfield with him. 4 wide receivers. He's looking to throw. Here comes pressure. Swanner on the pressure. Malcolm Moore will wrap up and make the tackle. They actually get a couple of positive yards on the play.
And guys, what we're seeing right now is West Monroe trying to dial up some pressure to minimize that risk of that big play. If we get pressure on him, he's got to pretty much fling it. He's not able to really read any coverages, and he's just got to let it fly. And he knows that's probably not going to result in a great success.
Chandler Moncrief on that tackle with Malcolm Moore. Wossman with 4 wide receivers, 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, throws it out in the flat, and he's tripped up, trying to stay on his feet, but he's unable to do so. He'll fall forward for about 3 yards. So to bring a 4th down and 6.
Yeah, Zach Martin, I think he's going to get credited with that tackle. Not sure if he hit anybody, but he took on the blocker, and I think they hit him in the back, and Zach's thinking, and he went to the official, like, what do I got to do to get a call here? But the receiver was kind of tripped up on that block and came up short of the 1st down marker. So a nice play again by Zach Martin.
Zach Martin on the field so far making plays as a safety. 8:26 left to go in the first half. Michael Hamburg back deep to receive the punt. Here's the snap, and they will get the punt off even though there was pressure. It's a wobbly punt. Will take a bounce, and Hamburg will try to pick it up. He does at the 35. Has the ball set up 40, 45, 50. He could go all the ways down the sideline. Picks up another block, 15-10, and knocks out of bounds at the 6-yard line. So it looked like a troubled play. Hamburg picks the ball up and finds the wall, if you call it, and gets down the sideline, and a touchdown-saving tackle made at the 6. I believe it was Jacoby Collins on the touchdown-saving tackle that time, but the Rebels will have 1st down and goal to go.
Yeah, that's about a 60-yard punt return by Michael Hamburg. So coming off that speed sweep for a touchdown, he sets his offensive teammates up in just ideal position for this drive.
Huge block down the field. Jordan, did you catch that?
Do I know?
A blindside block down the field, huge hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was. It was the typical wall that you see from West Monroe punt return. A beautiful thing to see.
Common under center will hand the ball to Wright. He's to the 5, leaning forward to the goal line. Will come up just a little bit short.
Sorry, guys.
The 1.
A little distracted there. Some of them discussing the lightning off in the distance. Hopefully it won't get too close to us to where we have to delay anything.
You can see up here at the press box as the lightning is off to the west. 2nd down and goal at the 1 for the Rebels. 7:40 left in the first half. 14-0 West Monroe.
And you think about that punt return, most people wouldn't even have tried to pick that up. You know, initially he was telling everybody Hamburg was to get away. The ball took a bounce toward the Rebel end zone, and Hamburg said, look, I don't want us to lose any more yardage than we've got to. And before you know it, with that speed, the Rebels have 1st and goal.
The referees blow a whistle, and they're sending a defender from Wossman off the field. I believe he's injured. That's number 29, K.D. Carter, coming off the field. And so they'll spot the ball back at the 1 and start the play clock. 2nd down and goal from the 1 for the Rebels.
Carter didn't want to come out.
No, he didn't.
They made him.
Common under center. I formation takes a snap, toss sweep to right, and he's wrestled and brought down in the backfield. Big number 73 that time, Datavion Anthony with the big play in the backfield. Senior defensive tackle. As soon as Wright caught the pitch, was wrestled down. So the loss of 2.
Yeah, he's a big man, and I tell you what, he's awfully quick. In addition to being strong, that was an outstanding play by Anthony.
3rd down and goal from the 4. Common will stay under center with 2 tight ends. Calls for it, and Wossman will jump off sides. It won't result in much, as it'll be half the distance to the goal, so the Rebels will get 1 yard out of the penalty. And so Common was barking signals, turned around to change the play with the coaches. And Wossman jumped offside. 6 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in this Vanguard Realty second quarter. West Monroe leading 14-0. Rebels will stay in the I formation as Common will stay under center. Holloway, the lone wide receiver, so he's back in the game feeling better. Common under center, takes the snap, tosses to right this time, and he'll walk into the end zone. Glassworks touchdown. Cameron Wright. And the Rebels now lead 20-0 pending the extra point.
And Jordan, was that 3 straight tall sweeps?
Yeah, I believe so, Jim. I really think they have found where they want to try to hit this defense, and it's proven to be successful.
Well, the defense set them up, Rick, with that great punt return. I guess special teams set them up with that great punt return. They started that drive at the 7, and that usually means you're going to be successful.
Michael Hamburg with a long punt return, setting the Rebels up inside the 10. And the Rebels punch it in on 3rd down and goal. So Reese Altman will trot on for the extra point as a swinging gate as the offensive line lines up on one hash and they run to the middle of the field on the line of scrimmage. There's a snap. The kick is up. And the kick is good. Reese Altman with the extra point. West Monroe leading 21-0. 6.5 minutes left to go in the first half. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Jones with the kick. He'll kick it deep again, and the returner will let it go into the end zone. So Carson Jones doing the kickoff duties tonight for the Rebels, and it's resulted in 2 out of 3 touchbacks. So Wossman will take over at their own 20-yard line, and West Monroe leading 21-0. I'd like to thank our primetime sponsors, Family Doctors of Nela, Tom Sanders Building Mart, Zaxby's Monroe and West Monroe, and Ronnie Ward Toyota of Ruston. And Wossman will come out after what seemed to be a struggle the last few series to move the football. They had a few positive plays in the series before. They've had one big passing play tonight on a long 3rd down throw, and that's been about it throwing the ball for the Wildcats. Green will be in the shotgun with 4 wide receivers. He'll take the snap, he'll look to throw, stop route, and he underthrows it, incomplete. Pass intended that time for Zai Morite, the wide receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Jordan down on the sideline. We can see it from here, but there's lightning off in the distance.
Yeah, absolutely. I think everybody's got their eye on it. I'm sure the referees do too. Everybody's kind of discussing it, but right now they feel like everything is still safe to play.
4 wide receivers for Green. He'll take the snap, look to throw, same play, and it's dropped again.
Better pass, but
that's right.
He just didn't catch it.
That time, Green was accurate with the throw, and the pass is dropped. So 3rd down and 10 now for the Wildcats. And talking to Coach Arledge on the coaches show Wednesday, we knew Wossman was going to be 50-50 run pass, and so far they've held fairly true to that. Now trying to open some things up, throwing some short passing routes.
Yeah, unofficially 200 yards of offense for the Rebels, 66 for the Wildcats.
Green takes a snap. He's going to throw the ball deep. He's got a man open, and it's overthrown. He had a man open down the seam at midfield. There's a flag in the backfield.
47 on the defense.
Roughing the passer will be called on the defense as it looked like the referee signaled intentional grounding.
Yeah, I fixed to say that wasn't intentional grounding. He almost hit the receiver for 6 points. But yeah, the Rebels hit the quarterback late. That's going to give Wossman a 1st down the easy way.
Coach Jerry Arledge is probably not real happy about that on a 3rd down and long. Breathes life into the Wildcat offense.
Yeah, that would have been another 3 and out. The last 2 possessions offensively for the Wildcats, they went 3 and out.
Green will take the snap, will hand to Booker. He's got running room up the middle, still spinning, still moving forward. And he'll be taken down. They'll give him forward progress at the Wossman 42. So gain of 7, holding the Wildcats to limited offense, but gave him a 1st down on a roughing the passer penalty. Green in the shotgun takes the snap, and we have the play is blown dead.
Offsides against West Monroe. The preliminary indication, but here's the official call.
Dead ball. Trojan.
Trojan on the defense, and that'll give Wossman a 1st down as it was 2nd down and 3. So the ball spotted now at the Wossman 47.
So Wossman on their 2nd offensive possession goes 3 and out. The 3rd offensive possession, 3 and out. Now we've given them 2 first downs on this drive.
Given them 2 first downs for the Wildcats. 4 wide receivers. Green will take the snap. He'll hand the ball off.
He's got
plenty of room. 45-40, 35-30, 25. Breaking tackles at the 20, down to the 15-yard line. Cameron Mack, the junior linebacker, lined up at running back. Gets down to the 15-yard line. Tackle that time made by Bradley Williams.
Wildcats. And it was a touchdown-saving tackle.
It was. First down in the red zone for Wossman. Bradley Williams on the tackle. And Green will take the shotgun snap, throw it out on the swing pass. He's got a little bit of room and be wrestled down out of bounds. Nice play that time by Noby Harris. As he wrestled him, they'll give him a gain, no gain on the play as they tried, as Jim talked about, to go lateral that time, but no luck. Desmian Watson on the reception that time for the Wildcats. Second down and 10. Ball at the 15.
Second and 10.
Green in the pistol takes the snap, and this play will be blown dead again, and they're going to back Wossman up. False start will be the call on the Wildcats.
Jordan, a lot of penalties in this ball game. Both sides.
Yeah, there have been, and to be honest with you, I think a lot of that is just a little bit of across the river rivalry. These two trying to get at each other. I think they're just eager.
And a timeout, I think. West Monroe
called by West Monroe after the big play, and then the penalty by Wossman. Second and 15. We'll take a 30-second timeout. 4:54 to go. 21-0 Rebels. Second down and 15 for the Wildcats.
Who's our sponsor? Second quarter?
Vanguard Realty.
By the way, how is Miss Vanguard doing, Jackie Gio?
She's doing well. She's listening to the ball game tonight. Thanks for asking, Jim.
Well, I'm certainly prayers out to her. I know she had a little issue today.
Little health scare.
Better.
Little health scare today. She's doing great. Green in the shotgun, looking to throw. He's got a man wide open, and he overthrew it. He had a man down the sideline wide open.
Nobody was in 10 or 15 yards of him. And Rick, Jordan, he overthrew it.
Yeah, actually, I think that play right there was a spot pass where the quarterback just looks at a spot. He's supposed to throw it to that particular spot. Wide receiver should be there. But the cornerback was able to get a little bit of a chip off of that wide receiver, which threw him off of his route a little bit and disrupted the timing.
Third down and 15 from the West Monroe 20. 4:50 left to go in the first half. Green, the quarterback, calling the signals. He's going to take the snap, hand the ball to running back, and there's more penalty flags.
Yeah, getting sloppy now.
The Wossman coach is highly upset on the far sideline, and this will be offsides again.
Guys, I know it's we had a heat timeout. And the cloud cover made it a little bit better, but it's incredibly humid, and just about every player out there right now is showing signs of fatigue.
Third and 20. As there's been, the game has turned a little sloppy here at the end of the second quarter. 4:45 in counting.
Well, that's what fatigue will do to you.
That's right.
It'll make you be less sharp, and I think that's what we've seen from both teams, particularly on this possession.
Third and 20 from the 25. Green in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. He's going to look to throw. Throws the ball towards the end zone, and he threw it too far. Incomplete. The pass was intended that time for Watson, the junior wide receiver, who had a touchdown catch last week against Oak Grove. Fourth down and 20 for the Wildcats, and the offense will stay on the field. So you can look this time. Jordan could go to the end zone once again.
Yeah, I would look for the same type of things. They've had 2 guys actually open, and the quarterback just missed. So I would expect something similar. One of their speedsters on the edge to try to get down the edge and get open in the end zone.
Yeah, and this time you want to make sure you don't overthrow the receivers. At least give them a chance, because even if it's intercepted, it's a turnover on down.
Green will heave one to the end zone. It's a jump ball, and the ball is thrown out of bounds. So the receiver didn't have a chance, Jim, as they threw the jump ball and tried to exploit a matchup out there. The pass was intended for number 11, Nick Traylor. And it looked like Bradley Williams was on the coverage. And the Rebels will take over. Actually, it was Nobi Harris defending the receiver, and the ball was thrown out of bounds. So first down and 10. Batteries plus first down for the Rebels. They'll take over at their own 25-yard line. 4:17 left to go in the second quarter. 21-0 Rebels. And Common will come out in the shotgun now. 4 wide receivers. So no up back this time for the Rebels. Man coverage for the Wildcats. They'll send a man in motion. That's Murphy. Common will roll out to throw to his right. He'll throw it to Murphy at the 26. He's making a move. Be wrestled down at about the 32-yard line. So a good first down gain of 7 yards for the Rebels.
And again, it was about a 3-yard pass completion. And, just Murphy with his toughness picks up another 5 yards.
Gain of 8 on the play. Second down and 2. The ball is at the West Monroe 33-yard line. Common in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers again. 3:44 and counting. He'll send Murphy in motion again. Common takes the snap. This time he's going to hand the ball to right. No, he's going to keep it, and he'll be wrapped up in the backfield. Loss of about 5 yards that time. Number 10, Henry Patrick on the tackle. Jacoby Collins as well in the backfield, so a loss that time of 4 yards. Third down and 6 for the Rebels at their own 29-yard line.
And look for the Rebels to throw it here. You got Jerry Day, Hamburg.
4 wide receivers, Common in the shotgun alongside Charlie Norman. Third down and 6 for the Rebels. Common in the shotgun with 4 wide receivers. He'll call for the football, and he'll look to throw. Rolling out to his left. He'll throw. No, he'll fake the throw and keep it. He's hit hard, but he will stretch across the chain for a first down at the 36-yard line. So the pump fake, Jim, bought him a little time. Was able to avoid the defender and reach for the first down.
Yeah, he was looking for a receiver kind of running a little in route, I think Jerry Day, but he got knocked off of his route by the defender. And by the time he turned and looked at his quarterback, the quarterback had to run it. And just another great play by Common using his legs.
Batteries plus first down. Common takes the snap. He'll run it again. 45 to the 45, almost to midfield. That time avoiding tacklers to the left side. And it's another batteries plus first down carry by Garrett Common. That time a design quarterback run, it looked like, Jim, as he stepped back to pass and immediately brought the football down to run.
Yeah, he looked to the 3 wide receivers to his right and then almost immediately turned and ran right straight up the middle, and he picked up another first down.
Common in the shotgun. 2:08 left to go in the second quarter. 4 wide receivers, and he'll send Hamburg in motion. Common will take the snap, look to his right, throws it to Hamburg. He's got some blockers out front, tries to avoid a defender, but it won't be much on the play that time. Nice defense by number 9 for the Wildcats. That's Aaron Key, the junior cornerback. Makes a nice play, so they try to get some blockers out in front of Hamburg to show off his speed, and nice defense that time by the Wildcats.
Yeah, if you can stop Michael Hamburg for a loss of 1 after reception, you're doing a pretty good job.
Cameron Wright re-enters the ball game at running back. Charlie Norman still in the game at wide receiver alongside Zach Murphy and Jerry Day. Common in the shotgun, second down and 11. He'll take the snap. This time runs the option out to right on the pitch, and he'll be drove out of bounds at midfield. Gain of about 4 yards on the play. Nick Lavender on the tackle to get right out of bounds. So they run the speed option to the near sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds. 1:14 left to go here in this first half. 21-0 Rebels. Third down and 8.
Yeah, Lavender with an outstanding play. He's a great looking athlete too. Got an outside backer, defensive end, and he really did a good job there.
A nice play by Lavender for the Wildcat defense. 4 wide receivers for Common. Trips to the far side. He'll take the snap. He'll look that way. He throws it over the middle, intended for Murphy, but it's incomplete. Ball was just a little behind him. The coverage that time for the Wildcats, Earl Brown on the coverage, and Murphy was covered. It would have been an excellent catch had he caught it. Better bring up 4th down and 8 for the Rebels. Ball at midfield.
Yeah, nice jam that time by the defender. I think that's going to be Earl Brown. Kind of knocked Zach off his route a little bit and didn't allow him to get his head back in time to see the football coming.
Peyton Todd set to punt for the first time tonight for the Rebels. He'll get the punt off. It's a high hanging punt as a return man travels under it. And the ball will take a bounce, and it'll bounce straight up and straight back down. The Rebels will down it at the Wossman 16-yard line with a minute left to go here in the second quarter. So the Wildcats will take over deep in their own territory, Jim, and I don't look for them to take too many risks.
I don't either. 4 possessions in the first half, Rick, for the Wildcats, and they've all ended the same way. 2 outs, and then 2 pretty good drives that ended up with them turning the ball over on 4th down conversion attempts.
So the Wildcats have had some success moving the football in the first half, but just unable to capitalize. The West Monroe defense holding to 0 points. 21-0 Rebels, 1 minute left to go in the first half. Green will be in the shotgun with Booker at the tailback position. 4 wide receivers. It's a low snap, and the ball is on the ground at the 5, and the Rebels have it. Dontrell Cobbs on the turnover as the snap was low. Green took his time leaning down to pick it up and didn't see Cobbs coming, and he recovers it at the 5.
And, Jordan, you've got to have a sense of urgency there if you're the quarterback and get on the football. I know it's a bad snap, but my goodness, it looked like he just didn't want to go after it.
Yeah, absolutely. Knowing where you are on the field, you've got to understand that you can't let them get the ball right there, especially they can score a touchdown by picking it up and really just, moving a couple of yards. But, just a lack of focus, that's really it. That might be the fatigue setting in. I'm not real sure.
2 tight ends set for Common. He'll be under center in the eye.
Yeah, just like last week. A big play at the end of the first half kind of made things difficult for Wossman, and it looks like it's going to do the same now.
He'll avoid a tackle, and he'll get in the end zone. Touchdown, Cameron Wright. Unbelievable. His 3rd touchdown of the night. That's a Glassworks touchdown. The choice is clear, Glassworks of West Monroe. So Cameron Wright on his 3rd touchdown of the first half. And like Jim said, late second quarter woes continue for Wossman. And the Rebels take a 27-0 lead pending the Reese Altman extra point.
Yeah, that might have been the dagger. I think going in 21-0 is one thing. You go in 28-0, that's going to be tough to overcome.
The Altman extra point is good. Rebels 28, Wossman nothing. Carson Jones will tee it up at the 40, kicking left to right. He'll kick it deep again as the return man will let it go into the end zone. So Carson Jones 3 for 4 on the night for touchbacks.
1st and 10.
And so the Wildcats will take over at their own 20. 51 seconds left to go in this second quarter. Brought to you by Vanguard Realty, proud supporters of West Monroe football.
Well, listen to this, Rick. This is the starting field position for each of the Wossman drives. They're on 5, they're on 13, they're on 20, they're on 20, they're on 15, and now they're on 20.
That makes for a long night.
It makes for a long way to go to score, too. And you're right, it makes for a long night.
So the Wildcats will come out this time what looks to be under center and possibly going to take a knee and let this clock run out. And Green will take a knee with 51 seconds left to go, and the clock has not started running.
Green takes a knee.
And the scoreboard official will now run the clock.
We've got an update on that Pineville West Ouachita score. It's no longer tied. The Rebels from Pineville lead it 17-14, Jordan, at halftime.
Wow, that's interesting to hear. I know that's a big game for West Ouachita. Certainly wishing them the best, but also something to see for a district foe.
Dennis Dunn, his 2nd year at Pineville. And I listened to talk radio as Green takes another knee, and the clock will run out here in the first half. But a 2nd year for Pineville will be interesting to see what he can do. West Monroe leads 28-0 as the second quarter clock will run out as Wossman takes an 8, not going to take any chances with their backs against their own end zone. West Monroe 28, Wossman nothing. Second quarter brought to you by Vanguard Realty.
Russell Moore Lumber has been serving the people of North Louisiana with building supplies for over 40 years. Russell Moore delivers quality building materials for quick projects, like simple remodels to brand new constructions. We also believe in providing the best customer service to everyone who does business with us. Russell Moore Lumber, part of this community and proud supporters of West Monroe High School Rebel football. Wishing the best of luck for the rest of the season.
The Graduate Shop has been serving Northeast Louisiana schools for over 50 years. We provide the highest quality class rings, letter jackets, graduation announcements and accessories, as well as caps and gowns. The Graduate Shop enjoys celebrating special recognitions with our schools, especially when they win a state championship ring. We strive to provide the best service to our schools and families as they capture these special memories. The Graduate Shop, serving our community with quality graduation products.
For over 25 years, Car Wash West has been providing customers with superior service. Car Wash West is the only Castrol Premium Lube Express in North Louisiana. Our certified lube techs have the knowledge and expertise to provide great professional care for your car. Every oil change comes with a free car wash to keep your car looking its best. Car Wash West provides added convenience. Enjoy breakfast with a gourmet coffee or grab lunch while you wait in our retro cafe. Car Wash West, where we not only take care of your car, we take
Hello, I'm Stanley Dupuy. You may recognize my voice on the radio, or you may see me on the Rebel playbacks on the sidelines on Friday nights. But what you may not know is that my real job, I work at Dupuy Flooring. If you're ever in the need of any type of flooring, whether it be wood, tile, stone, or carpet, please give us a call. We service just about any type of flooring, whether it be residential, commercial, or industrial. At Dupuy Flooring, we proudly support the West Monroe Rebels.
Carson Jones will kick off for the Rebels. And kick off into the end zone for a touchback.
Hey guys, something good coming out of the halftime break. Stop with Kirk Franham, the trainer, and there doesn't seem to be any major injuries. A couple of taped up ankles, but nothing too serious.
Good report, good news on the Rebel sideline as I have a new sidekick right now. I don't know what Jim's over there taking a nap, but I've got Jake Norris here.
He's got him a Coke and a hot dog. Taking a little break.
Welcome aboard, man. And Jake, certainly a pleasure to have you, and enjoyed watching you last weekend in the game against Southern.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Wossman will come out, try to get something going, some momentum going here in the second half. They're down 28-0. And they'll come out in the shotgun with two running backs and two wide receivers to the far side. Three-man front for the Rebels. He'll take the snap, and he'll hand it off to his big running back. That's number 22, Cameron Mack, and he's wrapped up in the backfield. Andrew Gleason, Malcolm Moore, and Ethan Swanner. Everybody for the Rebels basically on the stop.
Yeah, great play there by Andrew Gleason. I heard he's a pretty good player.
Andrew Gleason he's a heck of an athlete. Been around. You feel like he's one of those guys who've been in the program for a long time and battling injuries, and now he's back full health and wreaking havoc in the backfield for the Rebels. Second down and 12. now for the Wildcats. Green is in the shotgun, 2 running backs alongside. There's 1 tight end. He's going to look to throw this time. He's going to throw the ball deep down the field. He's got a man open. Midfield, 45-40. 30-25 would be wrestled down by Brooks Miller at the 15-yard line.
Wow.
So a big pass play that time for the Wildcats, Jake, as they try to go over the top. That time to number 6, Desmond Watson.
First down, Wossman.
Yeah, great job there by Brooks, not giving up on the play, chasing that guy down. Looked like he may score there for a second, but Brooks with a great speed to chase him down to about the 15-yard line.
First down and 10 for the Wildcats. He'll take the snap, hand the ball to Mack. He's trying to get to the edge, won't have much luck as Novi Harris will wrestle him out of bounds. And they'll continue to run the clock, give him forward progress. Gain of about 2, maybe 3 to the 13-yard line. Second down and 7. And Wossman with a little momentum starting here in the second half. That time was Mack again on the carry. He's the bigger running back for the Wildcats. Green in the shotgun, going to hand the ball to Mack again. He's got a hole up the middle, and he'll be wrestled down at about the 7-yard line, close to a first down. And so Wossman having some success on the ground. Tackle that time by Malcolm Moore. Chandler Moncrief in on that stop as well.
Third down.
Looks like they went in at halftime, made a couple of adjustments.
Green takes a snap. This time he's going to hand it to Booker. He'll go across the 5 to the 4. It'll be a first down for Wossman, and that'll give him first down and goal. Jordan, it looks like Wossman has a little more energy here in the third quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think anybody, like Jim said earlier, told them that they were underdogs. They apparently feel like they're going to come back and win this thing, and with this kind of attitude, they just might have a chance.
Shotgun hands the ball off to Booker. He's spinning, breaks tackles, and it'll be a touchdown.
What a run.
He went from one side of the field to the other, made about 3 or 4 guys miss, Jake. Excellent effort that time by Booker for the touchdown.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to get tackled for about a 5-yard loss. Made about 3, 4, maybe even 5 guys miss and got in the end zone. Great run.
Strong effort that time by Booker, the running back, and Wossman takes the third quarter kickoff and goes the length of the field from the 20. 80-yard drive for the score, helped by the big pass play. And on to do the kicking. The extra point is no good. It's blocked. Looks like maybe Ethan Swanner and Brooks Miller in on the block. So 28-6. 9:51 left to go in this third quarter. Brought to you by Master Lube Express and Car Wash. Your score, West Monroe 28, Wossman 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
As the Tire Pros dealer, we offer nationwide warranty that protects you down the road.
We really appreciate the customers that have done business with us. We're constantly training and updating our technology so we can earn your trust.
If there's something wrong with your car, just call us.
We like for it to be comfortable around here for people. We have clean bathrooms. It's neat. We offer things for the kids to do.
So for tires and service you can trust, visit Ray's Tire Pros on Cypress Street, 1 block from West Monroe High School.
Russell Moore Lumber has been serving the people of North Louisiana with building supplies for over 40 years. Russell Moore delivers quality building materials for quick projects, like simple remodels to brand new constructions. We also believe in providing the best customer service to everyone who does business with us. Russell Moore Lumber, part of this community and proud supporters of West Monroe High School Rebel football. Wishing the best of luck for the rest of the season.
For the Wildcats, and it's 28-6, and the Wossman crowd and band are awake over there across the field. So 9:51 left to go in the third quarter, and set to kick off is Nick Traylor for the Wildcats. Backup quarterback doing the kicking duties from the 40. He'll kick this one going pretty deep over Hamburg's head, and the ball lands into the end zone. So a very strong leg by number 11, Nick Traylor, and the Rebels will start at their own 20, moving right to left, west to east here at Rebel Stadium.
And guys, as we mentioned before the game, keys to the game, minimizing those big plays. I believe before this game, it's something like 80-90% of the total yards of our opponents have come on big plays, and I don't think it's changed tonight. They've all been really big plays of 40, 50, 60 yards.
So big play helped the Wildcats in that opening drive of the third quarter. Garrett Common in a quarterback for the Rebels in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers. He'll send one in motion. That's Holloway. He'll take the snap this time. He's going to hand the ball to Cameron Wright, and he'll be wrapped up in the backfield. Wossman on the tackle for loss. Big number 73 on the play. That's Datavion Anthony.
Tackle by Datavion Anthony.
West Monroe will take over. Second down and 12.
Loss of 2, second and 12.
It definitely seems like Wossman has made some adjustments. Even their D-line seems to have a little bit of energy and feels like they figured something out.
Common takes the shotgun snap, going to throw it out to Holloway. He's got room, 25-30. He's down the sideline and be shoved out of bounds at the 40, and flags will come flying in, Jake. Looks like a late hit out of bounds on Traylor.
I think it's going to be a face mask. He grabbed it as he was trying to get him out of bounds.
That was a nice little play there by West Monroe. We kind of read some of that stuff similar to that when I was here. Little read option. Common kept the ball, and the receiver to the left kind of ran a little swing and had a little late spit. Still behind the line of scrimmage, so it's legal, and they're with about a 20 to 30 yard gain after or before the penalty.
So that play, Jake, he's looking, he fakes the handoff. He's got 3 options. He can either give it, run it, or pass it. That time, Common elects to throw the football. And it's first down. A batteries plus involves first down for the Rebels. Ball at their own 44-yard line. Common in the shotgun. Cameron Wright to his left side. Common will call for the football, and he'll hand the ball to Wright. No, he'll keep it, and he'll be hit immediately. Loss of about 3 yards that time. Big number 72 in the backfield. That's Trevin Hudson. In the backfield for the Wildcats, it'll bring up second down and 13 yards. Loss of 3 on the play. So Wossman having some success penetrating the backfield.
That's some big old boys down there for Wossman at D-line, it looks like.
The defensive line. Yep, the defensive line looks pretty heavy for the Wildcats as they start to bring some pressure up front now. Caden Pierce in it up back for the Rebels. Common takes a snap, fakes the handoff, looks to throw. He'll throw it to Pierce. He's got a little room. 45, be wrestled down at the 49.
Got a player down here.
Gain of about 9 yards for the Rebels.
Caden Pierce.
Big number 68, slow to get up. That's Victor Cutler. For the Rebels, the ULM commit.
8-yard gain.
Gain of 8 for the Rebels, third down and 5. Ball spotted at their own 49-yard line. 3rd and 5 for the Rebels. Common in the shotgun, twin wide receivers to the near side. He'll look to the sideline, going to change the play. Almost an offsides against Wossman, but they're able to hold up, and the player will go down over there. He tried to jump, tried to hold himself from jumping off sides, and it looks like he'll have a cramp. Injury on the field. We'll take a 30-second break. 7:54 left to go in the third quarter. Brought to you by Master Lube Express. Rebels 28, Wossman 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
I'm Carol Hanks. I'm raised Tire Pros. We've been here since 1979, been here almost 37 years. We're proud to be locally owned, and our family's a part of this community.
At Race Tire Pros, we cover tires, wheels, brakes, chassis, AC, alignments. If there's something wrong with your car, just call us.
As a Tire Pros dealer, we offer nationwide warranty that protects you down the road. We try to make it convenient for our customers. If it's a shuttle to work, just to make it easier for them.
The free roadside assistance makes me feel safe.
We take pride in everything we do because my family's name is on it.
We really appreciate the customers that have done business with us. We're constantly training and updating our technology so we can earn your trust.
So for tires and service you can trust, visit Race Tire Pros on Cypress Street, 1 block from West Monroe High School.
Bigger just got better at the Glenwood ER. Our expanded and renovated emergency department features streamlined services, the most modern technology, a multiple triage area, and more patient treatment rooms. A larger and beautifully furnished waiting room is designed with your comfort in mind. For added convenience, schedule ER visits or check wait times from a mobile device or online anytime 24/7. The Glenwood ER. Bigger for you, better for you. When you need us the most.
We go third down and about 5 for West Monroe. Here's the give to Cam Wright. He's trying to get to the edge, cuts it up, picks up a first down inside the 45, the 40, down to the 34-yard line. Cameron Wright, Jake running hard, and that's a trademark of that young man. He's tough to bring down.
Carried about 4 or 5 tacklers. Took about 4 or 5 tacklers to take him down there. They were on his back for about 5 to 10 yards.
Yeah, it looked like bowling pins when they finally got him down. It's quite an impressive run.
I tell you what I like, and I said this in the first half, I like to watch Cameron Wright run the football. Charlie Norman's going to check in for him now. Cameron going to take a break. As we mentioned earlier, Cameron Wright with 3 touchdowns on the night. And Charlie Norman will check in. First down and 10 for West Monroe at about the Wildcat 33. Coleman in the shotgun takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Doesn't see anybody. Turns it up. And he's going to get just inside the 30-yard line. I was going to say Bill. Used to call the games with Bill all these years. Blaine Holloway, I think he was looking for him on the corner route, Jake. But he was covered, decided not to risk the throw and take what he could.
Yeah, West Monroe ran a little smash concept right there. Wossman played zone, kind of had both of them. They kind of passed it off well. And there was really nowhere to throw for Common.
So good decision by the junior quarterback for West Monroe. He picks up about 3 yards, and the Rebels now have second down and 7 from the Wildcat 30-yard line. Common in the shotgun. He brings Holloway in motion, and he's set in the slot to the left. He gives, and that's going to be Charlie Norman. He's down to the 20, 15, 10, 5. He's going to score. Charlie Norman, I think that's his first varsity touchdown of his career. Storm and Norman, and he expands the Rebel lead to 34-6. Nice run by Charlie Norman.
That's something to see. He used to come over to the house
he did.
Not too long ago as a young kid, and now he's scoring touchdowns for the Rebels.
Well, he's got a big one there. I know it makes him happy. That's about a 30-yard scamper by Charlie Norman, and here comes the extra point, and here comes Rick Gio.
Appreciate the fill-in, Jim, as Altman's extra point is up and good into the student section. West Monroe leads 35-6, 6:19 left to go in the third quarter. Brought Carson Jones set to kick off from the West 40. Carson Jones has had several touchbacks tonight on the kickoff duties. He'll kick this one. This one won't make the end zone. It'll be taken at the 10 to the 15, trying to get to the far side. 20, 25's got some blockers in front, wrapped up and brought down by Noby Harris at the 32-yard line. That time, Watson on the return. Actually, Aaron Key, number 9 for the Wildcats, speedy cornerback, making the return for the Wildcats. First down and 10. Ball will be spotted at their own 32-yard line.
Another scoreboard update. Neville now up 17-7 against Ouachita. Ruston is up 16-13 at Airline.
Scoreboard update brought to you by Jim Taylor Chevrolet of Rayville and J&H Boots and Jeans. Wossman will come out with twin wide receivers to the near side. Green still in a quarterback for the Wildcats. He'll take the snap. He'll hand the ball to Booker, and he'll slip down at the line of scrimmage. Tanner Zorden back there in position to make the tackle.
Looks like he had some room there if he would have kept his footing.
He slips down at the line of scrimmage like Jake said. And that's number 46 in that time as well, Preston Crane. Hydration, timeout, 5:58 left to go in the third quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds. West Monroe leading 35-6.
As the Tire Pros dealer, we offer nationwide warranty that protects you down the road.
We really appreciate the customers that have done business with us. We're constantly training and updating our technology so we can earn your trust.
If there's something wrong with your car, just call us.
We like for it to be comfortable around here for people. We have clean bathrooms. It's neat. We offer things for the kids to do.
So for tires and service you can trust, visit Ray's Tire Pros on Cypress Street, 1 block from West Monroe High School.
Kilpatrick's provides guidance to create meaningful ceremonies to honor the life of your loved one. You'll receive exactly what you selected. Others may offer you one thing and provide another. Your family's interest is our first priority. We offer individualized services to fit any need. Kilpatrick's provides service, facilities, and prices second to none. Kilpatrick Serenity Gardens offers many beautiful settings.
Choose wisely.
Choose Kilpatrick's.
Second down and 10 from the 32 of the Wildcats. Two backs in the backfield. Looks like max protection for the Wildcats. He'll look to throw. Looking, has time. He'll throw the ball deep again down the sideline, and it's incomplete. The flags come flying in. As Jake, that'll look like pass interference. Noby Harris on the coverage that time, but he didn't really turn around.
Yeah, good coverage. He just kind of, as the ball's in the air, he ran into the receiver and didn't get his head around. And that's really what the referees are looking for.
Like Jake said, he was step for step, Jordan, and wasn't able to make a play on the football in the air.
Yeah, one of the rules as a defensive back is whenever that wide receiver, you can see it in his eyes. As soon as it looks like the ball's coming, you need to get your head around, find it, make a play on the ball, and then the referees are a little bit more forgiving.
First down and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 47. Green in the shotgun. This time will hand to Booker to the far side. He's got a little room around the edge. Gain of about 4 as he's run Noby Harris over there near the sideline, along with Luke Bell. Noby Harris lost his helmet. He'll have to come out, and Zach Knox will come on to relieve him.
Guys, a couple of defenders now in. Number 74, Cole Sullivan, senior D lineman.
Cole Sullivan in at defensive tackle. Preston Crane now on the defensive side of the ball. They'll hand the ball to Booker. Nope, Green will keep it up the middle this time. Gain of about 2. Tanner Zorden on the tackle along with Preston Crane. So Preston Crane doing double duty tonight, Jake. He started at tight end for the Rebels, and Coach Hunt told Jordan earlier would see that. Now he's playing defense.
Wow. You don't see many guys going both ways at West Monroe.
Green in the shotgun, and there's early movement. Offsides. That's about the 4th or 5th offsides penalty tonight, Jordan, as Wossman just a little undisciplined on offense.
Yeah, and like we mentioned earlier, I think a little bit of the fatigue's getting to him. You can see the hands on the hips, a little bit slow movement in between plays. So that'll certainly cause you to have some mishaps and focus.
Third down and 9 for the Wildcats. Ball is spotted now at their own 48. 4:51 to go in the third quarter. West Monroe leading 35-6.
Looks like West Monroe is going to be in man coverage here.
He takes a snap. He's going to look to throw, throws it over the middle, and it's incomplete. Zach Knox on the coverage along with Tanner Zorden as they tried to throw a quick route over the middle, Jake, and it was incomplete.
That was a great job by Zach Knox, breaking on the ball, seen the quarterback drop back and put his arm back and planted his foot in the ground and made a play on the ball.
Nice play that time by the senior cornerback, Zach Knox. Michael Hemberg deep to receive this punt. 4th down and 9 for the Wildcats. As number 11, Nick Traylor, doing the punting and kicking duties tonight for the Wildcats. Rebels will bring a rush this time, and they won't get to it. The punt will go short. Hamburg's going to let it go. Now he's going to pick it up. 25, he's got room. 30, he's got a wall set up. He's to midfield. One man to beat, and he'll pick up a block. He's to the 25, cuts back, down to the sideline. Touchdown, Michael Hamburg. Unbelievable speed on the Glassworks touchdown as the ball was bouncing, decided to pick it up, Jake, and when he did, he had 10 other guys in front of him.
I thought he was going to let it roll. It rolled for about 15 to 20 yards. He picks it up late, made about 3 guys miss once he picked the ball up, because I don't think they were expecting him to pick the ball up either, and he kind of picked it up late, and there was nobody down the sideline. West Monroe also does a great job of setting up that wall on punt return. Coach Arledge makes a huge emphasis on setting up that wall to get big returns. A 75-yard punt return for a touchdown for Michael Hamburg.
Great execution. A block downfield too, Jordan. Who was that on the block downfield?
I believe that was 91.
And Dontrell Cobbs on the block downfield to block that last man to spring Hamburg for the touchdown.
Yeah, and 99% of the time, guys, coaches are going to be very upset if a punt returner picks up a ball that's bouncing around. But with the speed like Hamburg, anything can happen.
Auburn's extra point is good. West Monroe now leads 42-6 with 3:45 left to go in the third quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The Graduate Shop has been serving Northeast Louisiana schools for over 50 years. We provide the highest quality class rings, letter jackets, graduation announcements and accessories, as well as caps and gowns. The Graduate Shop enjoys celebrating special recognitions with our schools, especially when they win a state championship ring. We strive to provide the best service to our schools and families as they capture these special memories. The Graduate Shop, serving our community with quality graduation products.
Okay, there's the kickoff. It'll be taken at the 5. He's going to try to get to the far side. He's at the 10. He's got a block at the 15. Shakes the tackle at the 20, still being wrapped up. Brought down at the 22-yard line. Tackle made that time, Bradley Williams and Charlie Norman. Chandler Conrad in that as well. So 42-6, 3:34 left to go in the third quarter. So thankful for get a knock at the door here, Jim, and there's a bloody T-shirt. Thankful for Heather, my wife, down there tending to Jack. That thing, man, a lot of blood kind of makes me a little. I'm not a blood guy, man. It makes me a little queasy.
Yeah, he's going to be fine. He was just getting a little action in, a little football game, I guess, going on the little Sandlot game going on tonight. But he's certainly going to be okay. He's going to be tough, I know, like his folks.
4 wide receivers for Green. He'll hand the ball off up the middle and nothing working there. Tackle made that time by big number 74, Cole Sullivan. Sullivan, the senior defensive lineman, 6'3", 254 pounds. A big presence there in the middle for the Rebel defense.
Yeah, and at one of the linebacker spots, a senior, number 40, Chandler Conrad, along with number 21, Copeland Johnson. Johnson playing one of those safety positions, now lined up as a backer.
Sophomore Ty Allen in a defensive line as well. Green will take the snap, throw a swing pass out to the outside. Nothing working. What a tackle made that time by Zach Martin. He fought off the block. Jim made an incredible play.
Yeah, every play he's made tonight has been taking on the blocker, defeating the blocker, and making the play. Jordan, I mean, that's what you like to see in those guys out on the edge.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really, really hard to accurately describe how difficult that is in the open field when they know where they're going or where they want to go. You have no idea. You just fought off one man, and now you've got to try to make a tackle in open field. That's incredibly difficult. Great job by Zach Martin.
3rd down and 9 for the Wildcats. Ball is at their own 24-yard line. Green is in the shotgun. Take the snap. He's going to look to throw. Throws it over the middle. He had a man, but he overthrew the football. Pass intended that time for number 11, Nick Traylor. And that's going to bring up 4th down for the Wildcats. So he had an opening there over the middle. Jim is just unable to complete the pass.
Yeah, 11 on 11. 11 number 1 wide receivers you mentioned. That's Nick Traylor, and number 11 on the coverage for West Monroe, Carson Jones. You know, the second half we wondered what it was going to be like, but back-to-back 80-yard scoring drives, first for Wossman, then the Rebels, and then that big 75, 80-yard punt return by Hamburg. And man, he's become a weapon returning punts. And both punts that he returned, you thought that there's no way he's going to return it.
You're exactly right. A high snap here on the punt to Traylor. He gets the punt off Hamburg. Back to receive. He's going to let this one bounce. This is what we thought last time as it's bouncing, and it will let it bounce at about the 39-yard line. Hamburg was acting like he wanted to pick it up.
He's toying with him now, folks.
And he lets it die at the 39. West Monroe will take over at their own 39-yard line. 2:02 left to go in the third quarter. Rebels lead 42-6. And we'll see some new faces on that offensive line coming out now for the Rebels. And Caden Pierce looks like he will line up at quarterback for the Rebels. So Garrett Common will be on the sidelines this series as Pierce will lead the Rebel offense.
Yeah.
Charlie Norman in the backfield.
Yeah, right now we've got number 17 at wide receiver Tanner Young, number 62 at O-line Randall Hughes.
Pierce takes the snap, fakes the handoff, he keeps it, and he's hit hard. 1 yard gain that time. Nice play by number 32 for the Wildcats, Corey Hall. Corey Hall, the freshman linebacker for the Wildcats, makes a big hit that time on Pierce as Pierce faked the handoff to Norman.
Yeah, somebody's shaking up. So I thought. Number 7,
cramp.
yeah, another cramp.
The Rebels will keep Pierce in at quarterback, Charlie Norman in at running back. Number 29, Clay Epinette, the junior fullback, in for the Rebels at the up back position. They have 1 tight end, 2 wide receivers. Pierce calls for the football. This time he'll hand it to Norman. He's got room up the middle, cross the 45 down to about the 49-yard line. Be close to a Batteries Plus first down. I think they're going to mark him right at the sticks.
Going to give it to him.
They're going to give it to him. First down signal by the head referee, and that's a Batteries Plus first down for Charlie Norman. Primetime sponsors: Family Doctors of Nela, Tom Sanders Building Mart, Zaxby's Monroe and West Monroe, and Ronnie Ward Toyota of Ruston. First down, Rebels.
Did you get to see Norman's touchdown run of about 30-plus yards? I know you were tending to your son. I don't know if you got to see it or not.
I did not.
It was an outstanding run.
Charlie Norman will get the ball here, and he's met at the line of scrimmage. Gain of 1, maybe 2 at time. Charlie Norman is an explosive player, Jim. Once he gets a seam, he's got some speed, and he can hurt you at any part of the field.
Yeah, he's got some strength, too. We saw it there. Got hit behind the line of scrimmage, had a defensive tackle on his back. He still carried him for a couple of yards and got some something positive out of really a poor play.
Caden Pierce at quarterback for the Rebels. 2 wide receivers. Scout Sanders at wide receiver for the Rebels. This time he'll hand the ball to Norman again up the middle. Gain of about 1 as penalty flags come flying in right at the point of contact on Norman. It's in the vicinity of either a face mask or a holding call. And it looks like they're going to back the Rebels up for holding.
Number 72 in the ball game, Aiden Swanner. That's Ethan's younger but bigger brother.
Number 40.
That makes sense.
I think I understand what you're telling me. Number 41, Major Hendricks, the junior fullback, is in the ball game now for the Rebels.
Also checking in at wide receivers, number 86, Scout Sanders.
Sanders in at receiver alongside Tanner Young. Caden Pierce, the quarterback, in the backfield with Charlie Norman. He'll take the snap. It's on the ground. There's a fumble on the play, and it's run forward, and it's picked up by Wossman, and he's going to take it the distance. 10-5, touchdown. Touchdown, Wossman Wildcats. DeMarquise Hardwell picks up the fumble and takes it about 50 yards for the score.
And Rick, it was a low snap, and as our quarterback Pierce tried to pick it up, the running back kicked it forward. And then the first person to find it was Wossman, and it looked like he was shot out of a cannon, and it's another touchdown for the Wossman Wildcats.
So a defensive touchdown. Hardwell picked up the fumble and ran it about 40 yards for the Wildcats. So like Jim said, the ball was on the ground, and Charlie Norman moving forward accidentally kicks the football into the Wildcats' hands. So a freak play results in a Wossman touchdown. And it's 42-12 pending the extra point. There's 9 seconds left to go in this Master Lube Express and Car Wash third quarter. So 9 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 42-14 is your score. Trailer set to kick off for the Wildcats. He'll kick from left to right on the 40. Here's the kick. It'll be a low line drive kick. Bouncing and taken by Hamburg at the 15. Looking for a seam. He's got one. 30. He breaks the tackle. 35, 40. Makes another man miss at the 45. Across midfield. Still going. He's still up. He could go 30, 25, 20. One man to beat, and he'll go down at the 16-yard line. Michael Hamburg continues to wreak havoc on special teams, and that time he made a lot what looked like out of nothing, Jordan, as he found a seam and he was off.
Yeah, there was not a wall for him that time. He had to make something happen. He did. And actually, shout out to number 11 for Wossman, actually being able to catch up with him. I know Michael's got to be a little bit tired by now, but that was still impressive to be able to catch him down the long run.
Yeah, Jordan, that's what I'm thinking. I think Hamburg is a little bit gassed, and Traylor was a beneficiary of that.
I am trying to give a little credit.
Hey, I'm all with you, man. I'm all with you.
That's the end of the third quarter. West Monroe 42, Wossman 14. We'll be back in 30 seconds on.
For over 25 years, Car Wash West has been providing customers with superior service. Car Wash West is the only Castrol Premium Lube Express in North Louisiana. Our certified lube techs have the knowledge and expertise to provide great professional care for your car. Every oil change comes with a free car wash to keep your car looking its best. Car Wash West provides added convenience. Enjoy breakfast with a gourmet coffee or grab lunch while you wait in our retro cafe. Car Wash West, where we not only take care of your car, we take care.
Kilpatrick's provides guidance to create meaningful ceremonies to honor the life of your loved one. You'll receive exactly what you selected. Others may offer you one thing and provide another. Your family's interest is our first priority. We offer individualized services to fit any need. Kilpatrick's provides service, facilities, and prices second to none. Kilpatrick Serenity Gardens offers many beautiful settings.
Choose wisely.
Choose Kilpatrick's.
We get ready to start the fourth quarter. My man Jackson here with us now, Jim. He looks like he's feeling a little better. He's got that nose plugged up.
It looks like he's gone about 7 or 8 rounds, but he's still in the fight contest. It looks like a fighter with his nose kind of plugged up, but he's a tough one, and we're glad to see he's okay.
Looks great. Common back in at quarterback for the Rebels in the I formation, one tight end. He'll take the ball and toss it to Cameron Wright at the 10-5, a big stiff arm. Touchdown, Cameron Wright, a Glassworks touchdown, his 4th of the night. So the Rebels bring Wright to punch it in the end zone. And a beautiful stiff arm that time by Cameron Wright.
Yeah, very interesting there, guys. They pulled in a lot of the starters back into the game. I don't know if they wanted a little bit of extra cushion there, but they certainly made a statement with a one-play drive.
And I tell you what, Jordan, unofficially now, Michael Hamburg for the Rebels, over 200 yards in returns in this football game.
Unbelievable.
That is certainly remarkable. That's something that future teams certainly need to take notice on.
Reese Altman with the extra point. Rebels lead 49-14, 11:55 left to go in the ball game. Fourth quarter brought to you by Home Improvement Outlet. The West Monroe brought in Common and Wright on that touchdown, and it was Wright's 4th touchdown of the evening. Altman with the sky kick will be taken at about the 25. It's bobbled. He'll recover, and it'll be wrapped up and brought down at about the 29-yard line. That time, number 30, Hardwell, who scored on the fumble recovery, takes that return for just a few yards, and Wossman will take over at their own 30-yard line. 11:50 left to go here in the ball game. Our primetime sponsors tonight: Family Doctors of Nela, Tom Sanders Building Mart, Zaxby's Monroe and West Monroe, and Ronnie Ward Toyota of Ruston.
Guys now in the game, number 39, Josh Cobbs, sophomore defensive back.
Cobbs in. Jason Cooper also in for the Rebels.
As well as Ty Titus, number 45.
Green takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Not a whole lot of running room that time. The Rebel defense there meets him at the line of scrimmage. Number 97, Ty Allen. Cole Sullivan in the game. In comes number 77, Jesus Aguilar. Captain for tonight's ball game is now in the game at defensive line.
Yeah, good to see him also. Copeland Johnson in on that stop for West Monroe.
Peyton Todd, usual punter now, in at linebacker.
Green in the shotgun, takes a snap, going to hand the ball up the middle, and not much running room again. A Rebel defensive line wrapping him up at the line of scrimmage. Ty Allen on the stop again. That time for the Rebels, number 90, Hudson Hilburn, also in, 6'2", 191-pound sophomore, in for the Rebels on that stop as well. So getting some young guys some playing time now, guys, here in the fourth quarter as the Rebels lead 49-14 with 10:50 remaining.
Yeah, Ty Titus in at linebacker, had a little injury last year, missed most of his freshman season, but they really like this big kid.
3 wide receivers for the Wildcats. He's going to look to throw. He'll throw one towards the near side, and it's just underthrown. Pass was intended that time for number 6, Desmond Watson. It's been their go-to receiver, Jim. He's had the big plays tonight for the Wildcats, and we're looking for another one that time as well.
Yeah, Cooper, Jason Cooper in coverage for West Monroe.
Cooper on coverage as Chandler Conrad makes his way onto the field at linebacker, along with Tanner Zorden. Now we're going to send back a new punt returner, Tanner Young.
Yeah. Hamburg was going out. They said, "Oh, look, you've done enough damage for one night, Michael. We're going to let one of these young guys go back." Of course, Tanner, the younger brother of Taylor Young, and Taylor was
Bulldog.
As good of a return man as we've seen in a long time.
Absolutely. High snap on the punt. They're going to go after it, and the punt is blocked.
Copeland Johnson.
It's bouncing on the ground. Peyton Todd's going to pick it up, tiptoe the sideline. And Peyton Todd tried to lateral the ball as he was going out of bounds. But the punt was blocked by Copeland Johnson, the senior defensive back on the punt block. Peyton Todd, the Rebel punter, picks up the ball and tries to get to the end zone. As he picked it up, Jim, he was tiptoeing the sideline. He picked it up right on the sideline and tried to lateral it back.
Lateral back to Johnson, and Johnson couldn't quite hang on. He did a little flip in the end zone, but it was all for naught. Not the punt block, but they had stepped out of bounds. Todd had at about the 12-yard line, but another big special teams play by West Monroe, this time by senior Copeland Johnson.
Copeland Johnson with the punt block for the Rebels, and now Caden Pierce in at quarterback, I formation, 1 tight end. He'll take the snap. He'll toss sweep to Charlie Norman. He's at the 10-5, and he'll walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlie Norman. And the Rebels punch another one in the end zone. 1 play, toss sweep to Norman. And the Rebels now lead 55-14, pending the Reese Altman extra point. So the punt block, special teams all night, guys, has set up the Rebels in good field position. And when that's happened, they have capitalized.
Yeah, a lot of guys making plays tonight, Jordan. But I tell you, we've got Charlie Norman making a run for Offensive Player of the Game.
Yeah, absolutely. He's running downhill, which is really difficult for anybody to stop. But as soon as he comes around that corner, guys, he is full speed north and south. It's impressive to watch.
Reese Altman with the extra point. It's good. 56-14, West Monroe leading.
Russell Moore Lumber has been serving the people of North Louisiana with building supplies for over 40 years. Russell Moore delivers quality building materials for quick projects, like simple remodels to brand new constructions. We also believe in providing the best customer service to everyone who does business with us. Russell Moore Lumber, part of this community and proud supporters of West Monroe High School Rebel football. Wishing the best of luck for the rest of the season.
Hi, I'm Carol Hanks. I'm raised Tire Pros. We've been here since 1979, been here almost 37 years. We're proud to be locally owned, and our family's a part of this community.
At Race Tire Pros, we cover tires, wheels, brakes, chassis, AC, alignments. If there's something wrong with your car, just call us.
As a Tire Pros dealer, we offer nationwide warranty that protects you down the road. We try to make it convenient for our customers. If it's a shuttle to work, just to make it easier for them.
The free roadside assistance makes me feel safe.
We take pride in everything we do because my family's name is on it.
We really appreciate the customers that have done business with us. We're constantly training and updating our technology so we can earn your trust.
So for tires and service you can trust, visit Ray's Tire Pros on Cypress Street, 1 block from West Monroe High School.
Bigger just got better at the Glenwood ER. Our expanded and renovated emergency department features streamlined services, the most modern technology, a multiple triage area, and more patient treatment rooms. A larger and beautifully furnished waiting room is designed with your comfort in mind. For added convenience, schedule ER visits or check wait times from a mobile device or online anytime 24/7. The Glenwood ER. Bigger for you, better for you. When you need us the most.
Reese Altman set to kick off from the 40. He'll kick a sky kick to the near sideline, the Rebel sideline. It's taken at the 30 and dropped. There's a hit. Brooks Miller hits him immediately at the 28-yard line. A negative return for 2 yards that time for the Wildcats, and they'll take over at their own 28. So Brooks Miller with the special teams play, a near fumble recovered by the Wildcats.
Now in, guys, number 96, Aiden Bello, and number 18, Alex Sykes at DB.
Alex Sykes, that's my neighbor, Copeland Johnson, checking out of the ball game. His father, Mark Sykes, was a quarterback.
There you go.
A few years ago at West Monroe.
Number 27, Garrett Darden, also in the ball game for the Rebels. Quarterback's in the shotgun for the Wildcats. He'll hand it off. That's Booker. He's to the 30, has some room, 35. Brought down at about the 36, 37-yard line. Tackle made by number 3, Jason Cooper, the sophomore defensive back. Has been around the football gym when he's been in the ball game here. And so Cooper with another tackle for the Rebels. Peyton Todd also in on defense for the Rebels. On the far side, number 39, Josh Cobbs playing quarterback. Quarterback will take the snap, and there's a fumble on the ground, and there's a scramble for it.
There's nothing but red jerseys on top of it. I'm just not sure who got it, but one of them did. Number 96 for the Rebels. That's going to be
Aiden Bello.
Bello with the fumble recovery for West Monroe, and another miscue. And Jordan, right now, you got to feel for Wossman. They're just out of gas at this point.
Yeah, and you can really see it on the field. They look tired. I don't know if they're going to give up, but it certainly doesn't look very promising with 7 minutes left.
The fumble on that play was on the exchange between the quarterback and the running back. The ball hit the ground, and they both just kind of looked at the football, really no effort to make the recovery. And that time the running back, quarterback in now, Lane Little for the Rebels will lead this offense. I formation, 2 wide receivers. Little will take the snap and run the toss sweep. And the running back that time, number 20, Jerome Williams, is wrapped up. He'll get a gain of 1 on the toss sweep. So Williams on the carry, and now the Rebels will send in number 24, Larry Williams, sophomore wide receiver.
Lead blocker on that last play was Clay Epinette. He checks out. And number 41 is going to check in, and that's going to be Major Hendricks.
Lane Little in at quarterback. He'll take the snap, run the toss sweep again. He's got running room as Williams as he's barreling forward down to about the 27. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 2.5, maybe 3 yards.
Also coming in, guys, for offensive line, number 65, Bryce Wallison, number 67, Harrison Dana, and 69, Jacqueline Williams.
Harrison Dana coached him in Wossman for several years.
That's awesome.
That's a tough little
see
kid.
Some of those
now,
guys.
He's not little anymore, but he was back then.
We have a hydration timeout on the field. 5:59 left to go in the contest. Rebels lead 56-14. We'll be back.
Kilpatrick's provides guidance to create meaningful ceremonies to honor the life of your loved one. You'll receive exactly what you selected. Others may offer you one thing and provide another. Your family's interest is our first priority. We offer individualized services to fit any need. Kilpatrick's provides service, facilities, and prices second to none. Kilpatrick Serenity Gardens offers many beautiful settings.
Choose wisely.
Choose Kilpatrick's.
Hello, I'm Stanley Dupuy. You may recognize my voice on the radio, or you may see me on the Rebel playbacks on the sidelines on Friday nights. But what you may not know is that my real job, I work at Dupuy Flooring. If you're ever in the need of any type of flooring, whether it be wood, tile, stone, or carpet, please give us a call. We service just about any type of flooring, whether it be residential, commercial, or industrial. At Dupuy Flooring, we proudly support the West Monroe Rebels.
Here's the handoff to Williams. He runs the football hard across the 25-yard line, and that's going to be a batteries plus first down to Jerome Williams, the sophomore tailback on the play, and Corey Hall, the linebacker for the Wildcats, on the tackle.
Coming in at wide receiver is number 85, Christian George, and number 89, Hampton Guillory.
The Rebels able to get some playing time here late in the ball game. It's good to get this game time experience for these guys and their development. Number 41, Major Hendricks in at fullback. Little under center, takes the snap and run the toss sweep to Williams again. He fights for yardage. He's to the 20, crossing the 20, still going,
man.
And he'll be drug out of bounds at about the 16-yard line. So Jerome Williams continues to run hard for the Rebels. The sophomore running back for the Rebels, 5'9", 162 pounds, but he runs a lot bigger than that. The clock runs with 4:30 left to go here in the ball game. West Monroe leading 56-14. And on the move, 2nd down and 2 for the Rebel offense. The ball is at the the Wossman, 16-yard line. Little in a quarterback I formation. One tight end set. Takes a snap, toss sweep again to the right side, wrapped up in the backfield, still fighting for yardage. And they'll mark him back at about the 17. They're going to give him forward progress back to the line of scrimmage at the 16-yard line. Tackle made that time by the cornerback, Coron Harris, for the Wildcats.
Guys, just to let you know kind of what it's like to play West Monroe. As they're making substitutions, we just had an offensive lineman, number 63, Perry Carter, who's a sophomore offensive lineman at 6'4", 231. How's that for a second, third string?
Pretty good size. Pretty good looking
6'4",
kid.
231. The big fella. Rebels come out in the I formation, 3rd down and 2. Little under center will take the snap, toss it to Williams again. It looks like he's got enough for the first down, still falling forward to about the 11. Gain of 5 yards, and that's a batteries plus first down. So the Rebels are still driving. That offensive line surging forward, and that's a first down for the Rebels.
Yeah, and you've got to like the way, we've got some pretty good running backs. We've talked about Cameron Wright. Everybody knows about him. We've talked a lot this year about Charlie Norman, but number 20, Jerome Williams, he's a good one too.
Rylan Green in at tight end for the Rebels, as Lane Little will continue to manage this offense. Number 30 in at fullback, Scott McLean. sophomore fullback in for the Rebels. I formation, Little under center. Will take the snap. Toss sweep again to Williams, and he's wrapped up in the backfield. Loss of about a yard, maybe 2. They bring up 2nd down and 11 for the Rebels as we continue to rotate guys in. Eddie Staten, the sophomore linebacker for the Wildcats, in on the stop. As the clock now shows 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this ball game. Fourth quarter brought to you by Home Improvement Outlet, proud supporters of West Monroe football. We're thankful for all our quarter sponsors tonight and your support of our broadcast.
Aaron Bankston checks in at that left guard position, replacing big number 69. Kyron Williams in at fullback, number 30, Scott McLean, leading the way.
Lane Little at quarterback. He's under center, I formation. He'll take the snap, toss sweep to Williams to the right side. He's tripped up in the backfield. He had some running room that time. It was just tripped up and falls down at about the 11-yard line. There'll be a gain of about 2. They'll spot it actually back at the 13. He bounced forward for a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 10.
Maybe we'll see if Cade Pittard gets his first reception of the night. He's going to split out in the slot at wide receiver, and let's see if the Rebels put it up in the air on 3rd and long.
Another quick scoreboard update. Airline now up 19-16 on Ruston. Neville still 17-14 over Ouachita. And Oak Grove over Sterlington right now in the 4th, 13-6. And Bastrop still way up on Calvary, 41-6.
Some good ones.
Wow. Good night of football. Rebels lead 56-14. Little under center takes a snap. Toss sweep to the right side. Williams has got some running room. He's going to cross the 10. They'll give him forward progress to the 9, maybe the 8. So it's going to be 4th down for the Rebels. Rondre Page, the defensive tackle, on the tackle that time for the Wildcats. And it'll bring up 4th down and about 7.
Yeah, Page was trying to strip it away from Williams, and Williams said, I'm not having any of that, just kept fighting for yardage. And it's going to be 4th down, and Rebels got to get to, the 3 for a 1st down.
It looks like the Rebels will get in the shotgun and prepare for victory formation. 13 seconds on the play clock, 19 seconds on the game clock. As Little will be in the shotgun for the kneel down, and he'll take the knee at the 15. So they take a knee on 4th down, and it'll be a turnover on downs, and it'll go to the Wildcats. 5 seconds, and they're going to let the clock run out. So the Rebels will win this one 56-14. It was sloppy at times, but at the end of the day, West Monroe does what they have to do to win the ball game, 56-14.
Well, Jordan, if you play sloppy and you still win 56-14, it can't be all bad. And I know you're going to try to get Glenn Hunt here in just a moment.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Yeah, it was sloppy at times, but you come out 56-14, certainly a plus, but several things that the Rebels can work on moving forward.
Fourth quarter brought to you by Home Improvement Outlet as the Rebels win 56